a DIY project, and the people, so if you started to watch the horizontal and you jumped over here, and it wasn't probably going to reach that many. I'm doing my DIY herb garden out of a pallet, and then all of a sudden I saw there's a man that rents out the guy that rents out their land to someone that does like feed corn or something. I'm hoping to goodness it's like, I hope it's not feed corn because we all eat the meat and stuff, but it might even be for like flour. I don't know. Right now they're doing soybean, but they are spraying again. They just sprayed like 3 weeks ago, the entire crop. I just caught them out there spraying yet again. Sorry guys. My thing is a little too, no, there it is. So hopefully he's done. It looked like he broke down over there, like maybe his pesticides were not working, hopefully, because I am so sick of them doing that stuff. Oh, there's Nova and her log. Okay, chicklets. Okay, chicklins. Chickens. Back up. We're doing something here. Back up. Okay, so here's another one. So I just put in the weed lining, garden weed lining. So I stapled that in. And then, so I'm just turning this pallet into an herb garden. And I'm not sure if I want to keep it right here. I would, but I'm terrified of my dog. She pulled strawberries out of this one, and I had to redo herbs. As you see, it's empty. But I might be hanging it up there because I do have the 2 nails that can hold it on that fence post too. Either or, but that's what we're doing. Okay, chickens. Okay, chickens. Sorry, my chickens are like right next to me, so I'm gonna grab this. I lost my stapler. Oh, there it is. So all I do is I kind of measure out how long, which actually when it's folded up, this actually works like the right lengthwise. So all I did was, here comes that tractor guy again. Hope he doesn't spray more pesticides. Anyways, so my stapler fits actually just right inside there. And this is making like a bed for your garden. So this is the weed liner. It works great because it drains and will hold your soil. And then I just take my stapler and then kind of staple the back. And then it goes right in. Well, that one didn't even go in there because I moved it. Oh, okay. Live DIY, no skips. It's stuck. Okay. See? No, you don't get any of the, took out all the bloopers. Hopefully I don't staple my fingers, right? No, so what I'm doing is I'm just stapling in the weed, the garden weed, whatever it is, preventer lining or whatever it is called. I know what it is, I just can't think of it right now. And then I move along. Thank goodness this stapler is just wide enough to get in here. And then I just go around. I don't actually think I need it that close, but. And then I'm going to hang, you can put strawberries or whatever you want in it, actually. And I'm going to, oh, good. I think the farmer that was spraying the field behind my house with his yucky pesticides thing broke. I hope so, because I don't use pesticides in my garden at all. So look, that's my strawberry project that I used the laundry basket, and then I just did the old chicken bedding in it. They're fabulous. They're spreading to my Dollar Tree, because I went to the Dollar Tree. I wanted to get one of these tower thingies, but they're like $70. And then I saw that they're at the Dollar Tree, and these are doing really good too. So we got some strawberries, and as they're like, branching out with their little stems, I'm just putting them over. But back to my, hey guys, hi, sorry. I can't always see that I'm trying to staple, so it's hard for me to see the comments. I don't have a moderator yet, so I do have to check around. I do know that there's some people that were, well, I do have a moderator, there's somebody watching. I forgot what's her name recently. But yeah, so I'm going to do this herb garden. Free pallet wood. I mean, if you don't have this stuff, you could always put cups in there too. They hold them fairly well, and if your cup falls through, you could always just do a nail through it, you know what I mean, and let the cup sit on top of it. Because I thought about doing that with these because they slid through, and I was like, oh, this would be really cute, but that one has a baseboard underneath, so I'm thinking about just putting those pots there. And then, like, you could do it as deep as you need for the plant roots, but then you would have that, like, bag hanging down, depending, you know what I mean, if you care if that bag is hanging down. I do. I'm not putting plants in here that need to have deep roots. These are not going to be perennials, minus my time, but it doesn't need a lot of roots. I'm actually transplanting because the other one is growing like crazy. And yes, I should cut that off, but I'm not. I'm just going to roll it up. Bee, leave me alone. Go get all the millions of flowers that you're not pollinating. Like literally. I have all those plants and I'm having to pollinate them myself. The bees are just like buzzing past them for some reason. It's like, I don't have pesticides in it. Okay, that's holding that, and I think that's a good. Hi chicklets! Hi chickies! Can you guys hear my chicks? The baby chicks, they're what, 12 weeks old now? I don't think any of them are roosters. I hope not. Although this is Wednesday. This is our girl. She loves all of us, and then these are some of the new ones. That one I'm kind of suspicious about being a roo because the tail is curly, but it was supposed to be a silver lace one. I get that I know why. I have a lot of friends that are farmers, but they come and they will spray and it shoots into our entire backyard. And my backyard will be completely orange. And as you can see, my trees, it literally, the last time they sprayed, we lost all of our leaves on our trees. It kills the trees every year to the point that we actually have to chop them down. My favorite movie, I have a few. I like a lot of cartoons. Not like anime cartoons, but I do like one. Don't eat you little stink pots. Don't eat my banana trees. Sorry. Chicklets! Don't eat my tomato. Nova, I didn't ask you to guard. Thank you. She was trying to guard. Nova, do you want to show them how to guard? Nova, guard. Good girl. You go watch them? Watch. I can't. You ready? Hawk. Good girl. Better get that hawk. Where is it? Where's that hawk? Hawk. You better get it. Don't let it get the chickens. She's our rescue Pyrenees. 3-leg. Farmers didn't want her either because 3 legs, and they said she's useless. I think she's great. Besides eating my plants. Miss Pup. She just turned 1. This is our beautiful girl Nova. Besides eating all my plants. Because her still puppies. Oh, favorite movie? I don't know. I have a couple. I like Top Gun. But maybe Field of Dreams is a good one too. Hang on, but I think it's A River Runs Through It. I love that movie. Okay, Nova, go get the hawk. I saw the hawk. It's over there messing with those birds. Don't let the hawks. Hi, Miss Wednesday. Hi, Miss Wednesday. The chickens got too close to her log. Not that she bit them or anything like that. She just chased them away. Okay, I gotta get this done because I have to go get my daughter from summer camp this afternoon. So, what is my ultimate favorite movie? I don't know. I like a lot of Disney movies. I'm lame. I like Disney cartoons. The old Disney movies. Not, oh, I missed. No, bud, don't knock over my food. I'm trying to do something, girlfriend. Where's your boy at? Where's your boy at? Okay, anyways. Back to this DIY palette. Except apparently I'm having a hard time. Probably because I'm filming. The top one slid in just fine. Oh, it's this layer. I forgot. I was supposed to do this side first. Okay, I got it. I did it. It's good. There we go. Is that good? One more. Right here. I feel like that is not in there. It doesn't help that my palette is moving. So I do know how to do this. I just did it. Another one. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. And then I can cut all these extra strings off that were just, let's see. Okay. You will trim all that after. And then I think in the bottom, I'm not going to put that. I'm just going to put, like I said, the pots, because there is a shelf already on the bottom, like the board. So cool palette products. Also, palette project. I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys see my teepee house type? You know how people do A-frames, trellises? I did a teepee one that you can sit under. Right now I do have a metal fence around it because the chicks were trying to kill my pumpkins. So this came out really good. And I have my pumpkins, butternut squash, and some watermelon over here. And they're gonna go up. And then what I'm gonna do is, I was actually planning on taking one of the pallets and turning it into a border to hold those. I might do it for those two, but these pots back there are fine. And this is actually really fine for the butternut squash. But I might put those, I was gonna have them in that, but that was not the best. So I switched it just to those little containers. But you can put shelving, right? So the kids can still sit under, but I can put a board that goes kind of along like that. And then over here, that way the watermelon and stuff can sit on top of it. And then we'll have some up here, like just kind of boards going around the corner of it to like help hold them. You could do it with a ladder too. If you have like an old wooden ladder that, or even a metal ladder that you don't use anymore, you know what I mean, that you can't really use it, but it's great for making trellises for pumpkins and stuff, because then all you have to do is put boards in between like the steps. And then it will actually act as like a shelf. Like if you're going to the grocery store, like, oh, there's my pumpkin just sitting right on that shelf. You're gonna eat your stick. Wait, I'm just chasing my chickens. Sorry, I have to make sure. It wasn't a cat. I know that wasn't doing her job. And then my kids hid in the chickens like to come in here because it's like 90 degrees today. Why is there a plastic bag back here? The storm must have blew it in. We had a storm. Hey, chick. See this one? Does anyone know if that's a rooster? It doesn't, I mean, she doesn't have like, I mean, they're 12 weeks old, right? So by then, hi everybody. Hi Sonic. Roosters should have, you know, like the red on their top, right? Like, see, this is a female. I've had her for 2 years, but like the females get this too. But it doesn't really have one. It's real pale colored like my other ones, but the tail is curly. Check it out. Wait, hey, who's pecking my foot? See the curl? Hey, Wednesday, that was so rude. Wait, let's get this plastic bag out of here. Oh yeah, see my kids have like a hidden swing in here too. That's Lady Hawk. I do like that movie too. One of my favorites. So that's Lady Hawk. Just look, she looks like a hawk. And that is Cupcake. That's Rose. Cupcake has more red. No, but what are you eating? Stop eating stuff. I don't know what you're eating. What are you eating? What are you eating? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, my chicken. See this one. Is that a, I don't think so, right? It should have a comb. If it was like a bright red comb, it's an Australorp. They told us when I bought them, I pre-ordered them from a breeder, and they were supposed to be silver lace. And they did not tell me that I kept going, when are they going to get the silver? Because they looked right when they were chicks. They had the black and the white. And then, hey, you little rascals. The little ones are still learning. See, look. Look, it's got a curly tail. And the other black ones with furry feet are not, but they're Australorps, I guess, but they're supposed to be. Anyways, I called them. I was like, hey, when are they put? My chickens aren't getting the silver lace. They're still black, and they're like, "Oh, you weren't told we substituted your chickens?" I'm like, "No." But this one right here, just took a poop with the black feathery feet. That's a Mystic Moran. This is a Well Summer, so like the Kellogg's. And then the big black, white ones are like light Brahms. Apparently, they're massively big. Didn't know that. That one. Apparently, these guys get 30 inches tall. I just got them because they're winter birds, like although we're really hot right now. But I got them because we get like negative 20 sometimes. So I wanted good cold hardy birds. I have Americanos, they lay blue eggs. Sorry, this is messy right now because I'm still, I was cleaning out all the peas that have gone and died. And then this is cantaloupe. And then there's another watermelon right there. I don't know what that one is. I didn't plant anything there. Either a squirrel moved that over there. And then I got my vertical growing zucchini and summers. I had another one here, but my dog broke it. But I try to grow them vertically. So I go up. So as you can see how this one's going up instead of on the ground, it helps them with getting, so they don't get the borer rot, as you can see. No pests. And then what you do is you just cut the bottom leaves off, and it will just keep trellising up. I had one, like I said, right here. So I don't know how this got over here. I just planted this one, which I know for a fact is my cantaloupe. Well, that's the watermelon. But I'm assuming this is cantaloupe as well because I'm pretty sure that is a baby cantaloupe. There's quite a few of them. And I do see a baby watermelon. Those are the sugar babies. But who knows? It's been so hot. And then this is supposed to be acorn squash, a winter squash. And that thing just spread like crazy. So I just took an extra that we put down there, like one of those fence thingies that I had. I have another one over that way, and I just kind of bent it, and I just let it weave itself in and out of that. It's pretty cool. That's what's left of my kale, collard greens. The chickens, as you can see that's bent down, keep coming in here and trying to lay their eggs in here, and they have 5 in there, and they only use 1, and they fight over it. But this is my habanero, jalapeno. Here's one tomato, another tomato, more tomatoes, sunflower, or teddy bear sunflower. I have some garlic in here, and I think that's lavender. And then these are banana trees. Yes, they grow real bananas. They're the dwarf Canaan bananas, I think is what they are. We got them one year, and what you do is you chop it down, and it won't grow a new one, but it will grow, and it stayed small, as you see. And I keep chopping it, and then it grows pups, and the pups get bigger. And you can chop them down in the winter if you want and keep them in your house, or if it's a cold climate, or you can just let it grow and have its own pups. So I have a couple more plants that I will repot. Banana trees. So yes, you can have real bananas in cold climate. You just got to keep them in containers, and then you can like chop them down and keep them in your house, and they'll re-stem up because they're a bulb, slowly pop up, and then you get bananas after 9 to 15 months, depending on how hot and if you keep it at a pretty good temperature. So if it's in the house, it's usually pretty good over the winter, and I let it stay outside in the summer, and it grows because it was chopped down, and then it whoop, up it goes. More tomatoes, my catico. Sorry, that was DIY'd like 4 years ago, like during COVID. So, but now I have little chickens eating all the weeds. That's good for me. I don't care. Eat the weeds. Now back to my project. Nova, you gonna chill in the shade, honey? Okay. So, there we go. Back over. Is that on the right one? Yes. Okay. So there, we have those linings, and those ones are already in. Did those a week or 2 ago to test. I did have strawberries in it, but my dog was pulling them out. I don't know why she keeps pulling my strawberries out, but she is. So she's a bud, but she hasn't touched the herbs. So we're going to continue with that in a minute. Where did you come out of? Where were you at? Where is this? Sorry. I have a strawberry with like roots trying to, a runner trying to grow somewhere. Where are you getting? Oh, you're getting the. Don't drink the dirty water, chicks. Don't drink that. You guys are so dirty. They've been rolling in mud. It was very rainy. Okay. Nova, Nova, Nova. Stay, no, stop. Nova, stop, sweetheart. Stop it, sweetheart. I'm gonna grab my dirt. Move. I brought it in the house. I was gonna start some seeds in here, and then I changed my mind. So we're gonna go back outside and put them out here and hope to goodness that my dog does not get into them. Okay. Let's go. So I have seeds I'm starting. I don't know if I want to leave this down here or not because I might not need it. So this is calamine. All right, some of my coffee. And where's my little scoop? There you are. There's my scooper. Haha, I'm so glad. I mean, that's bad. I shouldn't have said that, but it just, I've been trying to get out here, and I feel like that farmer has been out here every day spraying crap. And I get they can lose their whole crop if they don't, but it's soy or it's corn. I'd be more worried about the raccoons and everything else, quite honestly, for destroying stuff. And the coyotes, or not even coyotes, coywolves. Because we don't have coyotes out here, we have coywolves. At least that's what they announced, that we don't have a single regular, and they are coyotes, they're coywolves, but they're like, I guess all the gray wolves mixed with the coyotes out here. So they're hybrids.
Mom?
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can have it. I'm just doing a live on this. No, you need to go back inside. I forgot. No, the guy who's spraying out there in the field. Get in the house. I don't want you out here. Yeah, what's that smell? That is pesticides, buddy. Again, like this is the third, fourth time. It's just, it's gonna get too late, and I'm not gonna be able to grow my garden because they're like out here, and I feel like he does like one piece at a time or something. I don't know what he's doing. It's like, just do the whole thing and get it over with. But he keeps doing it, and then like a day later he comes back and he sprays the same spot over and over again. So I don't know if they're, and then they had an airplane come by and dust it too. So it's just like, come on, man. Like, how many times do you need to spray the garden or your crop? Like, I don't think he needs to spray it that much, but he keeps spraying it. And I'm not quite sure why. No, but please get out of my stuff. And I'm gonna pull these because we're getting too much grass mixed in here. So these are some of my onions, but this thing doesn't stay very. So yes, Nova, no. See, this is why I don't trust this dog. That's why I'm probably gonna hang this on the fence. Nova, no, back up, ma'am, back up. Get out of my plants. Get out of my plants. Go eat your stick. She keeps stealing all our firewood. She goes back and decides, and she has plenty of big dog bones, and the other, we've gotten her those big wood ones that they sell, and we've gotten her the deer antlers and all the things. And she chooses our firewood or plants that she wants to eat. Now, I know this grows quite a bit. I've transplanted a lot of the plants out of the soil. I just didn't mix any from our compost from our chickens up, especially since it's on the back of the yard and they've been spraying. So I don't know that I want to use that right now. Okay. Yes, I am stealing the dirt from this because I know what's in this dirt. Good. All right, perfect. So there's that one. Thank goodness I brought that other compost natural dirt I made in the house a couple days ago. Like seriously though, like they didn't spray this much last year. Like I'm not even joking. They did like the initial spray last year, and then I think they did like a fertilizer, and I think they sprayed one other time. But it has been, they have came out like all last week, like almost every other day. And then they were out here a week before that, and then the helicopter came by. I'm like, dude, you're gonna like kill your crop. He's overdoing it. Can you guys see that? I can't tell. I don't, you know what, maybe I'll turn it around. You guys can see me too. I mean, I can see me too then. We'll do it like that. There you go. Nope, we're missing that side. There we go. Okay, so we have, like I said, I might just hang this up on the field. A couple of my farm neighbors, their family has farms and stuff. They're Mennonite and stuff, and they told me, they're like, we don't grow a garden in our backyard because of the pesticide that they're using in that field. It's just spraying into our yard, which kind of sucks. And I was like, don't tell me that. And he's like, yeah, if we're going to plant anything in the front yard, not the back, but it's kind of annoying. Just a little bit. All right, so I think I'm going to move some of these green onions. I have them growing in a couple locations. Oh my gosh, their roots are insane. So, should I do these on the top? Or my chives is what these are, not green onions, but I'm thinking, maybe we could do these ones here. Where do I want my chives? So I have parsley, dill, rosemary, lemonade thyme. I'll do this one right here, since it will come back and I'll remember that it's on the top. And then this one can just stay in here. Perfect. Just like that. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna plant some seeds, and then I'm going to put some wood shavings on it, I think. I think the wood shavings do better than the straw, at least for these garden beds. I don't know. Anyone else? Hello. Hi. Okay. So it looks like I'm not going to put anything right there, not unless I decide if I'm going to move this. I don't know. You need to be watered. I'm going to get some water from my reserve well. Where'd it go? There we go. Sorry about that. I walked around and didn't take it with me. I'm hoping my dog didn't knock up. Nope, she didn't knock it over. Okay, so I think this needs, if I remember correct, I really just want to keep it in this, but I don't remember if you're supposed to thin these out or not. Anyone know if you're supposed to thin out cardamom? I can't say it. See, I planted it inside this. This did really good. I just had it in the windowsill. Right here in this sunroom windowsill. So I'm going to break the... No, it's still foggy out here, bud. I think I might put this one right here because I don't want my chickens to get it either. This way they're in the shade a little bit. If it doesn't smell out there, yeah. I've actually tried to buy that land back there like 4 times. Apparently, the house and that land is not worth that much. I thought for sure because all these houses have shot up in price, and like not like they're very big houses. They've all shot up in price, but for some reason that lot behind us hasn't done anything. Okay. Now, what else am I gonna put? I got rosemary. Okay. So now it's seed time. I'm getting all dirty. All dirty. All right. So let's I'm going to grab some pods, and I'm going to soak them in some water. I don't know, you guys can't see me. You're just walking in. I'm just building this Pallet herb tower. Okay, so we're going to use these. So I have more marigolds. Oh, that's spinach. I don't want to put the spinach in this. That's right. The spinach is going to go in this little tower behind me. Marigolds? I want with the rest of my. What did I do with the rest of my seeds? Penny, you're off today. I am off. Oh, I left them on the table. Dang it. Miles, you locked mommy out of the house. I know, you locked me out of the house. Come on, Lucy. You want outside, Lucy? Come on. At least there it is right there on the table. So I have dandelions. I have daisy. There we go. Sage, oregano, more basil. See, calamine, more sage. So I'm going to do, even though I have basil in the other one, I'm going to do a little bit here. It says March through August you can plant it, so. No, we're not March through. Wait. Yes, we are. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit. Get in there, seeds. Does anyone else do any gardening at home? So I got a couple. There we go. Set those just like that. All right. And I'm going to go grab one of my acrylic markers. I'm going to start writing what's here because I don't want to start forgetting what seeds I put. That would suck. Can you guys, I hope you guys can still hear me. You guys should be able to still hear me. I have my mic on. I just walked to grab my acrylic markers. There are my favorite. My daughter had them. She took them to her own camp. I will be upset. All right, looks like I'm just going to take these ones. These are not the ones I wanted, but these are the ones I guess I'm going to use. Also acrylic markers. Could you guys still hear me? And someone answer. Can anyone hear me? Could you guys hear me? Like a thumbs up or a like if you can still hear me. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's on. Okay. I am going to, so acrylic markers, like these things. I have a better one that's like dual tip and like fine tip, but this will be fine for now. And then these make great for nail polish too, by the way. If you put like a clear coat or base coat, then put this on, dry super quick, put a base coat, you can decorate it and then put another base coat. Works great. And it's acrylic paint. Okay, so let's do, I don't know what color I want to do. Maybe a dark green. I thought about something like fun colors, but. So what did I put here? Basil. So I put. All right, this is not the prettiest, people. I'm also sitting sideways. Basil. I don't remember. How do you say that? Is it chamomile? 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 Whatever it is. And then we'll put chamomile. Yes, I went from capital letters to lowercase. Chamomile. All right. I'm probably going to I'm going to put some decals over the top of that. I'm just marking it for now. That works. And then these are green onions. Nova. Nova. No. Rosemary. Nope. We have dill. And I think this is parsley. Oh, hey. Work, marker. Okay, go on, Nova. Do you want to go inside? Go inside. Go inside. Go get Miles. Nova, go get Miles. Go on, Lucy. Go get Miles. Good girls. All right. So there's those. Those are done. I didn't want to forget what I was planting because that has happened in the bigger garden. I can't remember what I put. Bible, not to be mean or anything, but why do you sound like that? Like, why do I sound like what? Why do I sound like what? Oh, it might be the microphone, guys. I don't. Hang on. This thing has weird things on it. Hang on. Does that sound better? Laura, can you hear me? Does it sound better or did it make me sound worse? I have no idea. It's supposed to be like a noise canceling. So I don't know. I can't remember which one it is. Does it sound better? Hello, anybody? There's people on. If someone could write in the chat, does it make me sound worse or better? Because I can't tell what it sounds like on there. Just I can hear myself, but I can't hear the volume on my video. I have no idea if that made it worse or not. I don't know which one is which. I just got this one, so who knows? I don't know if that's the right one or not. So I think this is. I have no idea. Does this sound better, guys? I can't tell. One of these buttons is like noise canceling, but I feel like it makes me sound like a robot, so I don't know. At least when I filmed a video before, I used it. I don't remember which setting it was on, and it sounded weird. But is that better? I get a thumbs up or something. I don't know. But here we go. Anywho, there's that. Okay, so the basil is done. And now I think I will do the sage. Bee, leave me alone. I did nothing to you. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Go to the flowers, not the seeds. There's plenty of flowers behind me. Get out of here. I want you to go fertilize the flowers. I don't know how many sage seeds you need, but we can thin it out. So that is the sage. Maybe we'll do this side a different color. I don't know. Yeah. Let's do. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to repaint all this actually white, and then I'm going to put my laminate stickers over it. I'm just writing for now, so it doesn't matter. Anywho, so there's sage. What other ones do I need in here? I already did sage, did basil, oregano. That is what I need. Okay. Here's the scraper. I need another one of those little pods. Where are my pods? I had more, but I don't see them. I mean, I can just plant it right here. I hope this works. It just says, it doesn't say how deep. Oh, 1/8 though, so we just don't. Okay. You just take it and sprinkle a little. It says 1/8 of an inch, man. Like, I ain't got a roller. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. What do I put here? Oh, you can't see that one. Poopsicles. I can't see that one. I was hoping you could see that one. That one's cool. Let's do orange. All right. I don't know what else I should put over here, quite honestly. I have basil, rosemary, I have thyme, green onions, parsley. What am I forgetting? Oh, where's my lavender? That's what I need to put over there. I must have left it on the table again. Oh, again. Oh, marigolds. I have some right here. Hang on, maybe I just didn't. The marigolds are going to go. The marigolds are going inside with my tomatoes. Where did my lavender go? Are you okay, Mouse? Oh, it was your thingy. No, I know. I thought you were crying, Miles, and it was the TV. All right. Oh, well, that's not a whole lot. See, well, I got ripped. What? I just bought this. There was like 2 seeds in it. 3 seeds in it. Oh, those aren't even, I don't even think those are seeds. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we shall see. If those even work. That's kind of annoying. It's very, very annoying. Like, who does that? Maybe I should just plant. I don't know how big Shasta daisies are. Maybe we can put the daisies over here. If these don't have any seeds in them, I'm so mad. The other ones literally had like 2 seeds. Well, these at least have more seeds. So I don't know that I'm going to mark that as lavender because it was like 2 seeds. I'm just going to put those ones there. Because I can transplant those out of that into another pot. Oh, I have cilantro over here. That's right. That was the other herb. So what did I just plant? Daisies. And I put. I'm not going to put lavender there because I don't know that those 2 seeds will do anything. So we shall see. Anywho, is that my cilantro? I know I have cilantro on the other side of the strawberries. I'm trying to decide if I should move it over here. And just let the strawberries take that as a strawberry tower. Yep, I'll just do that. I will just do that. So, right here, this cilantro just sprouted on the other side of my strawberry tower. I'm dropping this bedding. You know what? Maybe we'll just do that. We'll just keep that bedding right there. I believe this is cilantro. Cilantro and parsley always feel like look so much alike. But it looks like it was getting tore up down there. Oh, it's parsley. I smell, wait, is that parsley or is that cilantro? Oh no, that is cilantro. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yay. Perfect. Okay. It's not bad, not bad. And then as it goes, we will have that. And I'm probably just gonna put, like what I was gonna do with those cups. I'm gonna take these cups and I'll put some flowers in these. And then just drop them in there. On the base. And I will put these 3 here. And then when I find the other 3, I'll stick them across that side and I'll put some flowers down there. And that shall work. We'll do the marigolds, the daisies, and maybe the daffodils. Since I was scammed on the dang-o lavender. I can't believe there was 2 seeds, 2 tiny seeds. Like that was rude. Okay. And then I'm going to move my green onions over here. I have some in that, but I'm going to move them out of that pot because that pot kind of sucks. I thought that it came with tulips in it, but the only thing that lives in this thing that will survive is those green onions or chives because of how shallow, I know shallow, just it doesn't hold water very well, I guess. I don't know what the deal is. That or the dogs keep messing with it. I have no idea. And the chickens, the green chives have the immense amount of freaking roots I have ever seen in my entire life. But it's okay. That will help these flowers grow. Something to put their roots into. Hang on to. There. So daffodils. There's always bugs in the garden. Always. I'm gonna put these. I don't know how big are daffodils big. Marigolds in this one. Should say how many seeds to sow. It doesn't say. Oh, these have. Their seeds are big. I don't think I need that many seeds in here. So maybe I could just plant these in with my tomatoes and stuff. It says they grow easy. I'm probably going to do that then. And then I'll do. I do more. Yeah. I'll do more of this calamine since I don't have any more. I don't know what happened to all the lavender. Those little bad boys. Oh, those are some. I forgot. These have very tiny seeds. Very tiny seeds. It looks like dirt, like very tiny sand expected dirt. All right. Good news. That's done. But there you go. That's like a very easy. What is that noise? It sounds like chicken's getting eaten or something. Excuse you. What is that noise? Is somebody laying an egg down here? Oh, girls, why are you laying eggs out here? Anyone else's chickens laying eggs? Out in the freaking trees. Ah! We're going through trees, people. Let's see. They have a coop with 5 beds, and they usually fight over it. But if one is in the favorite nest, they decide that all the other nesting spots are not a good place to lay eggs. Just the one spot. But I heard you're laying an egg. Why are you laying an egg out here? Excuse you. You're not supposed to lay eggs out here. You have a nest. How many eggs are you sitting on? Excuse you. Don't lay an egg out here. Go lay your eggs. See, look. You're digging little nesty spots. But I heard somebody lay an egg. I heard this. Are you trying to lay an egg? Please don't lay an egg out here. Don't do it. Hi, Wednesday. That was not nice. I don't have, my meat is not food, girlfriend. I just gave you treats. You don't need more. Go inside your coop and lay eggs, girlfriend. Okay. I just had to pick all this because, see, I just picked those off, so I have to clean it up. But vertical, grow them up, not down. So I cut all those off. That way they can grow up that way. Takes less room, same as that one back there. We got some baby yellow going be zucchinis, yellow squash. This is some type of, I can't remember what this one is. Acorn squash, maybe? Yes. Green beans. Green beans feed your squash plants. So that can go from like cucumbers, pumpkins, watermelons, because these guys push out nitrogen. They look bad right here because my chickens jumped in. They were so nice and up and great, and then my chicken was trying to lay eggs everywhere but the coop. And believe me, they like the coop. Like I said, they just argue. Potatoes, kale, collard greens, habanero, tomato, jalapeno. But yeah, I had one lay one right there the other day. Stink pot, stop doing that. Over here is another zucchini. I just let this one kind of go wild just to see how this works. Like if we actually get anything. Like this plant is huge. I'm finally just now starting to see some babies and flowers on it. And then this is an experiment for potatoes. Like I've seen a lot of people do it in like the laundry baskets, you know? So kind of like I did my strawberries, but I just kept layering it with like dirt and then straw. Yes, in Resident Evil they do that. Yep, exactly. But there's that. This is raspberry bushes. All the raspberries are done. As you can see, the raspberries are gone, and then that plant will die back. And this is like next year's, except for I broke that stem. Next year's, and then of course we got some beans that built in there. And those are hibiscus, right? Yeah. So there's some really pretty purple ones throughout. I didn't plant those; they just started popping up all over the place. Chicken run and coop, which we need to get eggs. And then over there I have grapes, blackberries. Those are the blueberries, they're done already. There's a raspberry, it's done, so they die back. Over there, bananas, more tomatoes. I have to watch, I put a net over this because the damn birds are trying, they stole half of my raspberries, even with the net. So these are my grandpa's type of blackberries. So these are thornless blackberry. So, but these are going to be huge. Blackberries are usually not ripe until the end of July. So they're starting to get there. See, like there's one starting to turn black right now. So this is a second year. This is a first year. So that's why these canes have nothing on them. These will grow your blackberries next year. That's what these are. So I'm trying to train these now to curve over, as you see that they're training that way, to make it easier. Otherwise, they go up like 10 feet. And it makes it hard to pick. So if they go and they train over, it makes it very easy to pick your berries. But yeah, so these are the canes from last year, and you can see they're a lot smaller. But this year, so blackberries, they grow on their second year canes. So you never, when you like in the fall, I'm going to chop down last year's canes, and then I'm going to leave this year's canes that grew. So these were not there, and then they just grew over the summer. And the next year, these will produce, and they'll have even bigger blackberries because these ones produced. And smaller canes, like I said, huge blackberries. These will get just so big, and then we'll have like the blackberries that are like that big, which is really, really nice. Like I said, these ones are going to be next year's canes, which are about the size of the ones that are growing the blackberries right now. And there are tons of them on those little canes. Like I said, just imagine. And then next year, as you see these right here sprouting off, so next year when they start to grow strawberries, these are just going to keep sprouting out and just keep filling out and filling out. Each one of these branches will have berries on them, which is pretty cool. And then grape, this side's regrowing. It got broke off during a storm, and I was trying to like nail it up together because I didn't want to chop down my grapes because we had a nasty storm come through, and this was in the ground just fine, and then the storm toppled the whole thing over, and I couldn't get my vines out of it, and they already had grapes on them, and I was like, no. So at the end of the year, I will trim this back. I have a new, stronger trellis coming to put them on, but I have to wait until the season's over in the fall, and then I can cut this back and then retrain it next year to grow up into the new one. But for now, I'm just gonna let it go. But usually it like fills up this hole, and it was so pretty. So I've had that trellis for probably like 4 or 5 years. What are you doing? I heard you, Lady Hawk. Get out of my bushes. The whole world heard you. See? And that's why these green beans keep getting messed up. Right there. Did you see that? You're killing my plants, girlfriend. You're killing them. Stop it. These are my green beans. They're dual purpose. They give us green beans and they feed the ground because you don't want to drain out your soil so it's not good. Stop that. Chicken butt. Chicken butt. That's a teddy bear. Sunflower. We got garlic. See? Strawberry tower. So I have to clean up most of my mess. But I'm going to go get some eggs to see what they got going on in the coop. You can come out now. Yeah, most of it, yeah. Most of the smell's gone from the farmer. I think his tractor broke down or he ran. I don't know what happened. Something happened. He got stuck in the back. Yes, this is not a mess. This was supposed to be keeping my chickens from going behind the shed because they keep climbing the fence and going into the field, and I don't want them eaten. You think it still smells? You think it still smells? It's almost time to go get Lily. Oh, only one of you's in here. Hi. None of them are laying eggs in here. They all want to lay outside. Hey, lady. Oh my goodness. Are you going to be broody? You go say hi. I think most of your sisters are trying to lay their eggs outside. You're hot. I know. I'm sorry. Here. We should keep this open. But they have, look, I do have fans. It's 90 degrees today. I'm so sorry. Does that wind feel better? Should I leave this open for you? Should I leave it open? Let some wind on you? Does that feel better? Your coop's hot, huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I usually have the side door open just so it's like letting air in, but the sun is hitting this way, so I don't have it. Oh, see, that's better. Look, you're not panting anymore. Oh, look at eggs under there. I see a blue one. I see a blue one. Okay. I will leave you alone, okay? Oops. There. That is, and then the clouds cover. That's a pretty blue egg. You laid a pretty blue egg. Look at that pretty blue egg. The other ones, like I said, they're trying to lay them under the trees. Pretty, pretty blue egg. See? Americanas. Nice fresh egg. I don't know who's laying the tiny green one. I don't see any eggs hiding in there. I built the coop too. Let's see, how long have I been on? An hour and I'm probably gonna listen. I'm trying to shut my coop. Oops. There we go. See? Pretty blue eggs. Americanas lay these really pretty blue eggs, which is awesome. But the second you try to take it over into the light, it kind of loses the color for some reason. Or not loses, but it just looks different. Unless the sun hits it, and then it gets a real bright blue. But yeah, pretty blue eggs. And then in the basket, it almost looks white, which is crazy sauce. Okay. Shutting the coop. Aw, darn it. There. Get up there. Raccoon proofed my chicken coop. You got multiple locks because of raccoons. The other ones are trying to lay in underneath the trees because it's 90 degrees today. Well, why are you guys on that side? Come inside. Come get some water. You got some greens and stuff in here. Can you tell we were doing yard work? Just did a refeed. Excuse you. And then I saved these bags to pick up trash. All right, people, I'm going to let you guys go because I have to go pick up my kid from summer camp. Have a good day.